guys, we're up here at the tallest part of the ship that you can get to on an elevator on deck 17 at the Sports Square. Here we got all kinds of your fun outdoor games from basketball to soccer to pickleball right here on the icon of the seas. So once you come down the stairs from the Sports Square, you're on deck 16, which is a haven for thrills, as they call it, Thrill Island. They got all your fabulous, fair, fun foods that you would want, like the chicken and waffle, or waffle and chicken nuggets is basically a waffle with a chicken nugget baked inside of it.
Yeah,
so good. You got your Wisconsin cheese curds, all kinds of yummy things. And then you got your freebies, of course, like your hot dogs and tater tots. And the warm pretzel bites are to die for. They are carb lovers' dream. Once you leave base camp, you have Adrenaline Peak, which is your rock climbing wall.
Right.
They've amped it up this time with 5 different lanes, and you can race your friends. The infamous Crown's Edge. We'll see that later this week. Also on deck 17 is Cloud 17. This is your adults only area on the ship. The area I'm walking through now is actually your smoking section, which I think is way elevated from any other cruise ship. You've got pods and cabana-like areas, and this whole area back here is just for smoking. Terry was very happy when he found out about it for his cigars. But continuing on, this is the rest of deck 17, the Cloud 17 area. So you see plenty of loungers, plenty of clamshells for all the adults to take part in. There's a hot tub there. And as we walk around, there's plenty of seating here, as well as the top part of the lime and coconut bar. Here's one of the pools, which is infinity-like and goes right to that edge. This one is for adults only, but as you can see, plenty of beds, plenty of loungers, plenty of clamshells for all the adults to take part in. So now we're on deck 16 and we're about to embark onto Chill Island. Currently we are aft of the ship, I think. So we're gonna head around this way and make a big loop. I still haven't figured out which way is aft and forward yet. But this is one of our favorite areas. This is the Swim and Tonic Bar. This is the first ever swim up bar at sea. Look how lovely it is. Very popular area here. There's also the casitas, which are little private areas that you can rent throughout the day for you and your family or friends. Different prices for when you're in port or for sea days, of course, but they are available. Gotta love this. It's a slide that takes you down one deck. This area here is where the live band plays during the day, and lots of fun from the entertainment staff. Can we just say that we love the amount of color and fun that this ship has? Now, the Lost Dunes is the mini golf on board, and it is so cute. The whole theme is a shipwreck, and you've got airplanes and ships that have crashed. One of the things I like about the water park is they have the little cubbies there for when you're getting ready to go on a water slide. You can put your stuff down and not feel threatened that it's going to get taken away. Okay, so before we go right or continue going left, I will show you another fabulous spot. And this is the Hideaway. This is another area that is specifically 18 and over. And we had a blast here just last night. This area, we have 2 hot tubs up top and a medley of beds down below. The day beds that are green up front are for reservation for during port days and sea days. That right there is the DJ booth. And as you come down, you have the first suspended infinity pool at sea. where the day beds there are also for rental during the day. As you come around, you see more seating and more fun areas. It does give a, I would say, kind of a Grecian and Mediterranean vibe. It's one of the bars, the Hideaway Bar, with plenty of seating and plenty of views. Look how pretty St. Kitts is back there. Here's a view of the infinity pool. Welcome to Thrill Island. So coming out of Hideaway, I'll take you over to see the Flow Rider. I love these chairs. Still, plenty of seating everywhere on this ship. Okay, so now that we're on the main side that has Category 6, we'll show you some of the slides. Over here is the Storm Chaser and the Frightening Bolt. The Frightening Bolt is the drop slide. Terrifying. That's the red and orange, or excuse me, orange and yellow one right there. And then the two ones right there that are coming out, the dark blue and the light blue. Those are the Storm Chaser matte racing slides. Here we have the Pressure Drop, the Storm Surge, and the Hurricane Hunter, which is right above me. It's a raft slide. First at sea. So once you leave Thrill Island, you come down one more deck and you're on one of the main decks, which is deck 15. The 3 outdoor decks are 15, 16, 17, and those are the ones where everything is basically on the outdoor decks. I'm on the starboard side of deck 15 right now. And here we have the largest pool at sea. Let me show you. You've got the whirlpool and the largest pool at sea. And the cool thing about this pool, it does have a 0 degree, so you ease into it, plus there's different depths. So it's both kid and adult friendly. Again, plenty of seating and plenty of day beds and loungers for everyone to lay on. Here we have the bottom part of the lime and the coconut. This is another fun and really cool area that you can sit in, relax, read a book, have a drink, take a nap. Inside the Aquadome Market, you have something brand new. It's creme de la crepe. And here you have wonderful crepes being made to order. They also have ginger, which has a variety of Asian eats. You also have Max, which has a variety of different mac and cheeses. So far, my favorite is the bacon mac, and of course the classic. The line is always long at Feta. You get your gyros of either pork, chicken, or falafel, a variety of fresh toppings, and then they're cooking the meat fresh right there. Then you have Toast and Garden, which has a variety of sandwiches and salads. And of course, a bar to get your drink on. We love the new Aquadome Market. As we come out of the Aquadome Market and continue to the right, I'm not going to show you over to the left yet. But as we continue, mind you, this is all still deck 15. One of our favorite bars, the Rye and Bean. If you are a fan of coffee, if you are a fan of whiskey, fan of tea, this is the bar for you, where they have some lovely concoctions made. Now we've made it to one of my absolute favorite parts of the ship, and this is the overlook. The overlook is inside of the Aquadome. And in here, you get this panoramic view of the ocean. Look at this view. Love the pods. Coming through here on deck 15, we are at Hooked, which is one of the specialty restaurants, which gives you a perfect view of the Aquadome. How cool is this? The giant circle up there is where the rain curtain comes down. 55 feet suspended in the air with the high dives, the pool, the walking lines. We cannot wait to see the show. As you can see, they are down there practicing. We actually have the show tonight. Continuing through is the Royal Bling Shop, which gets lots and lots and lots of attention because, let me see if I could get it here, of that right there, the $100,000 chalice and the $50,000 necklace. But if there's something in there that you just happen to like the rings or the earrings or the necklaces, the smaller necklaces like those, they're at a much more decent price. As we head back out through the other side of Chill Island to the parts that I didn't get to show you before, you have this little cubby area for ping pong. You've got more seating and another hot tub. Also, the other side of the lime and the coconut. Remember that slide I told you about earlier? This is where it comes down so that you're able to stop at everyone's favorite place on deck 15, which is Sprinkles. Now, look at that. Down on deck 14, we have the Vitality at Sea Spa and a little hidden gem, which is the juice bar, where you can get smoothies and shakes, and you can also get fresh pressed juices. They also have a variety of healthy snacks like granola bars and banana bread. The spa area also has its own blow dry bar where you can come get your hair blow dried. And the nail salon, where you can get your nails done. All right, we are heading into the thermal suite. And Royal always does a really, really good job with their thermal suite. Here is a dual temperature shower, rainfall shower. Gotta love it. We got all these heated loungers. We love a heated lounger. There's another dual temperature shower. Here we have one of the saunas. And then on this side, there's the steam room, which I'm hoping doesn't fog the camera up too much. But you can see the steam room. And over here is the hammam, which is more of your traditional Turkish bath. We love a thermal suite. And then downstairs are the treatment rooms for your spa. So that is what you have on deck 14. The rest of deck 14 is cabins, as well as deck 12 through 14 are all cabins. So now we're on deck 8, and we're heading to one of our favorite, this is deck 8 forward, and we're heading toward deck 8 aft through Central Park. Central Park has all your favorite restaurants. Most of the specialty restaurants are located out here. You've got Izumi, you've got Chops Grill, you've got the brand new Trellis Bar. You've got all the gorgeous artwork made with flowers. I love how they featured orchids this time on the icon. I wonder how they're going to keep all these orchids alive. That's hard. Orchid is not an easy flower. All of the plants in here in Central Park are alive and well. Even the ones that don't look it, they are real. Also in here, Park Cafe, which is one of your complimentary eats. Let's take a walk inside so you can see inside the Park Cafe. They've got your grab and go eats. Like that looks delicious. The egg salad, jerk pork wrap, fresh fruit, soups for today. Got a selection of sweets as well as a selection of sandwiches. The only cruise I have ever been on that provides chips. They also have the Royal Wakimawek. And if you sailed Royal, you know exactly what that is. It's a roast beef sandwich with a horseradish dip, as well as salads made to go. Plenty of seating inside as well as out. And I'm not touching any doors. They made it completely touchless. That right there, through that glass, is the top of the sphere. We'll see that in a second. As we make our way back, you get to see some of the Central Park infinite cabins up top with the infinite balconies. The jury's still out as to whether some people like the shutters or not. I kind of like them. I think it adds more color to Central Park. Blues, Jazz, and Blues right there is also another new part, a new addition to the Central Park area and to the icon. And that is Central Park. Now that we've made it to the aft part of Central Park, you see the very popular Surfside, which is a whole new area. If you know the Oasis class ships, this is usually the boardwalk. But now it is called Surfside. When you come into deck 8 on Surfside, you have two options. The kid in you can take the slide, or the smart people can take the stairs. One of the big attractions to Surfside is that, one, it's for families. This is where all your families are gonna come. We've got the carousel, we've got the giant flamingo, but we'll stick to this side first. This first part of Surfside is the arcade. Where you have all kinds of fun games. Piano keys, my kids would love that. We've got racing games and basketball and skee ball back there in the back. Plenty of air hockey and more basketball. Gotta love an arcade. They also have Sugar Beach, which I don't think is open right now, but that's your candy store. Love, love, love the carousel and how it is so adorable with all the beach animals. This is part of the Playscape, which is basically like a little jungle gym area for the kids to play on. Continuing forward, if you've ever been on Oasis class ships, you know that this is where the Abyss slide comes down to, and then this area, it used to be the area for the aqua show, the aqua theater, but now it's all one giant water park for the little ones to play at. This is another one of the pools that has a lower depth, plus the play area and water park area for the kids, with plenty of seating for parents or grandparents to watch the little ones play so that they don't, almost got splashed, so that they don't have to go too far away from the kitties. Plus, we are right at the aft of the ship, so you get this gorgeous view. Kiddos get their own pool with their own infinity-like area. Plenty of lifeguards on duty. Here's a good chance for you to see the Surfside balconies. A lot of these are also the Surfside family balconies, which is a new state class. Those ones with the square, those are the ones that have the area for the kids. So on the left side, or now that we're heading to the other side of Surfside, is the new Lemon Post Bar, which is one of our favorites because it has a menu for both grown-ups and the kitties. This area right here is probably the cutest area to me, but this is the babyscape, where they have a certain area just for the little ones here at sea on the icon. The Lemon Post Bar, like I was saying before, is the first bar at sea that has grown-up drinks for the grown-ups and non-alcoholic drinks for the kids, so they can order their own cocktails. How cute is that? Here's 7 over there. Did I say what that was? It's another new restaurant in the Surfside area that provides brunch all day and really good eats for lunch. We've got Surfside Bites. This is also included in the cruise fare. So you got popcorn chicken, hot dogs, pizza, churros, cookies, and fruit skewers. And then you have the Surfside Eatery, which is like a buffet area, so you don't have to go too far to get some food. Got things like pasta salad, bean salad, potato salad, everybody's favorite mashed potatoes. Got some green veggies, chicken taquitos, and of course, kid favorites like fried fish, chicken nuggets, fries. Ooh, oh, go right ahead. A fish slider, that looks amazing. Pepperoni pizza, and then a variety of fruit and desserts. Cookies and things for your ice cream. Yum. So it's basically a little buffet area down in Surfside. So if you get hungry, you don't have to dispute the family fun. You don't have to stop the family fun. You can just keep going and enjoy yourself. Have a snack and then get back to all the fun. We are now at deck 6, and we could have come that way from Surfside, but I chose to take the other stairs. And we have another shop that has all kinds of cool Royal Caribbean merch in it. It's not open right now because we are at port. And then we have the guys' favorite, playmakers. TVs everywhere, games everywhere. This is basically the adult arcade. Playmakers, which I love that they have the VIP section here called the owner's box with 2 large screen TVs and sofas. They've got the soda machine, so if you do have the drink package and you have your soda cup with you, you have your own refillable sodas everywhere. Oh no, Absolute Zero is closed, but this is how you get to Absolute Zero, through Playmakers. The show there was amazing. Across this way is Adventure Ocean. This is my first time actually walking back here because, like you guys know, we don't have the little ones, but I've been told that Adventure Ocean is the coolest little area. So they have this area with the little babies from 6 to 3. And we've got this area for the juniors. That is 3 to 5. Oh, there's a little one having fun. is the hangout for 6 to 12-year-olds. I've got a variety of video games and things in there. So how cool is that? I like how it's so bright and colorful. That is Adventure Ocean, right next door to Surfside. So can't miss it. All the family stuff in one area. So continuing forward, we are currently aft on deck 6. Moving forward, we will just make one big loop around this area. You have an old classic, the Schooner Bar. Yes, I did get my lavender margarita, or maybe 3 or 4 of them. Heading through the Schooner Bar leads you into Giovanni's Italian. This time it's very, very open. It's a gorgeous restaurant. This time, Giovanni's has a bar. Coming up on our right is the new addition to the icon, the dueling pianos. It's a piano bar that is the spot to be at night. This place is packed at night. The singers here are hilarious and very talented. And this is a very big space that usually gets full very quickly to where it is standing room only. And the bar is hopping. Lots of fun had here at the dueling piano. Continuing forward, here is the attic. This place is where they have the comedy shows and a few other things like the art show and things like that that happen there. Terry and I already showed you this, but this is the Pearl Cafe. I want you to see this fabulous, fabulous art installation up here. There you go. The 3-story windows, all the natural light. This area is fabulous. Plenty of seating, plenty of area. People treat this area kind of like a coffee shop that it is. You do a little bit of work, do a little mingling. It's perfect. Then we're coming next to another classic for Royal, and that is Boleros. Boleros was jumping last night as well with its live Latin band. Gotta love the big, huge dance floor for the salsa dancing. Now, down the stairs. Love the artwork. Okay. So, deck 5 is also the top of the dining room. The dining room expands from deck 3, 4, and 5, and depending on the timing of your dinner will determine which floor that you're on for said dinner. But look at this gorgeous dining room.
All right, good lady.
Coming this way, you have your next cruise area where you can book your upcoming cruises on Royal Caribbean. This is also your Crown and Anchor Society. This is the pub on board. This one is called the Point and Feather. They have live music in there at night as well. This is the new 1400 bar, which has quickly become me and Terry's favorite bar, or I should say one of our favorite bars. Lots of craft cocktails, and we love the living room vibe of it. Everybody's favorite, good old Starbucks. All the ladies' favorite, I should say. Look at that. Love. This is the collection. It's a collection of vintage handbags. Another popular favorite on board is Spotlight Karaoke. Open pretty much all day. with a bar, and you're able to sing your heart's content. Continuing on this way, also have the theater, which is also closed at the moment. But you also have toward the forward area of the ship is the fitness center. The walking track is down here on deck 5 and circles all around the sides of the ship. And this is how you get to the fitness center. This gives you a picture of how big the walking track is. And starting here, how many laps it takes to get to miles or kilometers. The fitness center is at the very front of the ship. And the only way you can get there is from the walking track, which is cute and colorful in its own way. It's kind of inspirational. It keeps you walking. I like the quirky little cheeky signs that are above on the wall as you are walking or running to cheer you on. Like this one right here that says, the hardest part's over. And then here you have the fitness center, which is a massive fitness center. I really like the way they have the design of the fitness center. They've got trainers, they've got recumbent bikes, all with a view so you don't get distracted. Got plenty of machines, plenty of treadmills for everybody, plenty of weights, balls. Tara and I have yet to come down here to do our workout, but we will. We will. And then on this side, they've got lockers. So if you want to use a locker, stair machines, and even more equipment. One of my favorite machines is the rower, and there you can see outside to the track. There's the actual starting line for the track. Let me get on the right side so I don't get run over. There's Rover's potty area. Such a cute puppy. But yeah, Rover's potty area. Or if you have a working dog, that's where they would go as well. So continuing back into the promenade, on the other side, we've got shops. There they have your perfumes and facial stuff, Bath and Body Works. We've got the Effie store. We've got the infamous Sorrento's Pizza. And on this side, you've got the other shops that has the other bit of merchandise in it. Like I said, everything is closed right now because we're in port, but we'll definitely show you. They've got your jerseys from the icon himself, Mr. Lionel Messi, who is our icon of the seas. You've got your ship models, you've got your cups, you've got your ornaments, your bling, your mugs, all types of cool merchandise. And then this massive beauty of interactive entertainment is the Pearl. Can't even fit it all into frame. And then next to the Pearl is guest services, which surprisingly has not been that busy throughout our cruise so far. Next to guest services is the port merchant store, which has your liquors and cigarettes and things like that available on board. That's also where you can find certain things that you may need for your cruise, like if you ran out of toothpaste or things like that. are available there. Down one more deck to deck 4, and here we have the next level of the dining room, which I showed you before, but you also have the entrance to the casino, which is currently not open because we are in port, so that's why I'm able to film. But you've got your tables, you've got your machines, there's more tables on that side. Terry says this casino is very similar to the one on the Odyssey of the Seas. You got your VIP tables over there, or standard tables here. Where I'm taking you now, your actual casino bar. Where I'm taking you now is actually to Music Hall, which you enter from the casino. Music Hall is the live music / nightclub on board. It's really a multi-purpose venue because you can do all kinds of events that they have up in here. They have a live band that's been playing at night before the DJ comes on, and it is a 2-story venue. So you get all of this area up here, but you also have a seating area down there along with the dance floor and a main stage. So coming out of the music hall, we're back at the forward part of the ship, right next to the theater. Coming down to deck 3, there's the entrance to Music Hall, as well as something you never want to have to visit when you come on board a ship, but the medical center. That's easily accessible here as well. So when you're ready to get off the ship during your port day, you basically have the easiest entry and exit possible. I love that Royal Caribbean ships have an escalator. It's the most beautiful thing. I'm not actually about to get off the ship, but I just wanted to show you the exit. As you go through this entryway, and you take the escalator, and then you're able to go this way. And then you go through, and you're able to walk through that way, and you're off the ship. How easy is that? And then when you board, you come back, you go through security, and you go back up the escalator, which I think is the most beautiful thing, because after you've been in a port all day, you're not trying to walk upstairs and run to elevators and things like that. They have it nice and simple for you because you get to go up an escalator and get to the elevators upstairs.